Okay, I'm gonna keep track of the Wehrmacht player.
And I shall keep track of the Americans. It looks like we're going for a double engineer. First engineer's moving out to cap. The second engineer, I'm guessing, is going to be building the barracks.
Yeah.
GLHF for both sides there. Nice to see.
Well,
Gentlemanly behavior.
I'll tell you what. Ruka is he made two pioneers. He's making a third pioneer, and I'm assuming he's gonna build a building with it. Or is Ruka pyro spamming? Holy shit!
That's okay because so is Bravo.
I
And
haven't
they've
seen
got the
that.
third
Well,
pyre out.
I'll tell you.
And still no barracks built yet.
We spoke about this yesterday. This is what I was talking about. I did not agree with the change on the pioneers. They get a debuff when they're grouped together and there's more than one flamer, but the engineers don't have that issue, and I
Four
didn't agree with
pioneers.
that.
Sorry, 4 engineers.
I'm sorry, the
for the
engineers don't
Americans.
have that issue. This is what I'm saying. The Americans, they're able to spam engineers the same way Germans were able to spam pioneers before the patch, except their engineers are very combat effective, and the Wehrmacht pioneers they're useless. They're useless. They really are. It's very tough.
I must admit, I haven't seen a four engineer start for quite some time, but we got the barracks up. And I would imagine we'll see something. Yep, we've got rifles on the way.
Okay, looks like we're in the first engagements, Pioneer versus Engineer. Let's see who's going to survive. Very
My money,
strange movement
one-on-one,
with that
my money
engineer.
would be on the Americans just because they have an extra man.
Well, it looks like the Pioneer's in green cover, and wow, great job. Great job of holding that engineer. The engineer keeps moving around.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, he's
running around.
capping, so it's 3 against 1. Oh, now he's stopped capping, so it's
Great
you can
job.
say.
That is a great job by Ruka, holding back that engineer. There's a
He's
lot.
got-
There's a lot going on the battlefield. If you look on the right side, the Volksgrennies are building up some barbed wire.
Yeah, I'm just watching that myself, and we've got the engineers coming in. Obviously, it's a job description thing. It's engineers should be building wire, not infantry.
Here we go.
Riflemen coming in as well to give their firepower.
And the Volks are still in it. They're out of cover.
Volks,
He's
yeah.
pulling back.
He's got full strength rifle squad. They're chasing the Volks back, but he's got engineers there as well. But the engineers are not going to
Engineers
stand
are
up.
going to have to run. Yeah, they're going to have to move back.
Yeah, they're not going to stand up to that for long.
Oh,
We
he's
got a
he's got a Kubel?
Schwimmwagen. A Schwimmwagen.
Kubel. Jesus Christ. Thinking about COH too.
Yeah, Schwimmwagen over here on the side replaces the bike.
Cowards attack our forward base.
I do like the Schwimmwagen over the bike, just because you got a reverse gear.
I love my bike.
Mine's going down as well over here from the Germans.
We got a Jeep firing on a battalion of pioneers that are in a building. Not much going on right now. Looks like just in a state of capping.
Yeah, the chief's going to go and look for easier targets. Trying to kill troops in the buildings, a pain in the backside.
Angleville has so many choke points in the map. It's just crazy. And ever since its inception, you know, players are always utilizing barbed wire in this map, especially early game.
Well, wasn't Angerville the first map? Wasn't it one of the first maps
Yeah.
for Company Heroes?
Yeah, definitely. It was one of the best. It's a lot of fun.
Yep, so we've got capping. VP is draining at 2-1 in the Germans' favour at the moment, which is not good for the Americans. Now, I don't know about yourself, but whenever I play on this map, I always like to try and concentrate on the right-hand side, just because there are 2 VP points over here as opposed to 1 on the left.
I'm usually spamming suppression as well when I play this map.
Yeah.
But it's been many moons since I played this game full time, so to speak. And there's some really great fighting here. Looks like
Yes.
Volks is going to run. Jeep is really aggressive with that Volks Grenadier squad. Great job. Great micro.
Yeah, I mean, he's just pushing those
he got
Volks
him out.
Grenadiers around. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
got him
they're
out of
leaving.
there.
Assault capability.
Jeep just keeps moving around, backing
Yeah.
off from fights it can't win, waiting for the rifle support. This is a really nice maneuverings, but over on the left, the Germans are just
Engineer
tidying up
squad
everything.
just got wiped out. Looks like there's a sniper somewhere. Oh, sniper's dead. Sniper's gone.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Nice exchange. Americans win that. But looks like Ruka has map control of a good portion of the map.
Yeah, he's tied it up on the left-hand side, but it's VPs are what are important in this game, and it looks like the Americans are just going to try and take both VPs over here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's still 1-1. It's a very early game. Still anyone's game. He definitely has some time. I mean, I think at this point in the game, the resources are more important. It's early on, and
Yep.
What numbers are you seeing for the Wehrmacht player? I'm seeing 54 munitions rate per minute, and I'm seeing 26 fuel per minute for the Wehrmacht player.
Where it's only 32 munitions for the Americans and 26 fuel.
Okay, so they're dead even with the fuel.
But we've got more
Wehrmacht's getting
rifle.
more muni.
Yeah, we've got more rifles coming out, and they're pushing over onto the left-hand side. They're going to try and start taking some of this back.
Oh yeah, looks like they're going to make a big push. Let's see what happens.
As the Germans move over and try and take back their plus 16 fuel. I'm surprised they didn't cap that off.
I'll tell you, I was very surprised to see Ruka make 3 pioneers. I haven't seen someone do that in a long time.
No, well, exactly. I mean, it's like the 3 Pio, 4 Pio openings. I haven't seen those for quite some time.
Yeah, I thought that strategy was disavowed.
Well, it was very popular for quite a while, and then everybody fell out of love with it, and you started seeing sort of Volk MG sniper builds, which were very popular for the Wehr.
I think it's safer. I think it's a safer. The spreading suppression is always better. At least in my opinion than Pio spam. Looks like
German snipers up.
He just set off for the fatherland. Oh no! He's throwing. I'm sorry. He's throwing a grenade.
Mass Bernie death in here and over here on the right hand side. But there's that German sniper. Can you see how many kills he's got? He's hiding behind the toilet. He's got 4 kills.
What do you see him at?
He's in the building closest to the German base.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
And the Germans are firing in every direction. It feels like Stalingrad all over again.
Oh yeah.
The Americans are capturing.
And the Germans are just being pushed off. I think just really by concentrated fire. It seems to be very much a case of just putting down as much fire as you can and just hitting one unit until it runs away. Which is quite a good tactic. I like that tactic.
Wow, Americans pulling back. Looks like Nagano has map control. He's over that 50% mark as far as the map control is concerned.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
The Americans are putting up a fight. I'd like to see some better micromanagement by the American team, but they're putting up a fight, that's for sure. And they're trying to preserve their units. He's pulling out when he's getting his butt kicked.
Yeah. Well, the Americans are building their motor pool now, so that's going to be good for them. They're going to be able to get out. Mines going down on the road as well from the Germans. Sneaky.
I'd like to see which company commanders are chosen.
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't believe the Wehrmacht has picked anything out yet.
I'm not seeing anything for the Americans either.
Yeah,
Schwimwagen and a Volt squad, they're just pushing off some capping engineers.
Yeah, I got it on tactical map right now, and Clown, the guy from Ruka is, he's got map control and he's unopposed.
Yep. Now the Americans got the motor pool up, but they've got nothing coming out. They've only got. Oh, they're busy rebuilding units. They've got
Looks like they're making a move
manpower.
right now. They're making a move right now. 2 engineers, 2 battalions of riflemen, and a Jeep,
The Jeep,
are starting to make a push. I think he's starting to see the urgency in capping. He's losing a lot of this map, and I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to stand by and just allow that to happen. The Germans have their sniper out, and it's taking shots. Looks like they're charging. Looks like the Americans are charging at that sniper. Sniper's making a run for it.
Yeah, the sniper's gonna get away scot-free. Oh, you not chasing with the Jeep? No, no.
Oh, Jeep is gone.
Oh, that wasn't good, but can they avenge themselves on the shrimp bag? And it's got a lot of health left. Well, it's going down quickly.
Yeah, I think
Damaged engine, it's not going to get away, it's going down.
Dead. It's gone, it's gone. And Americans win a battle. Americans win a battle.
Yeah, the Americans can do a lot of forcing the Germans off, but they've got no way of sort of following it up at the moment. And they're taking a lot of manpower losses doing it because of that sniper.
Yes. We really need to address that sniper issue. It's actually Vet 1, it's got 10 kills. It's pretty awesome. Give me one moment, I'm gonna go AFK. Thank you.
Yep. So right, we got the Americans here just trying to basically retake the left-hand side of the map, but they've got this VP point outside their base as well, which has been taken by the Ver, but they're gradually pushing forward, getting the plus 16 fuel, which they're just denying that to the Germans will be a big advantage for them as well. It looks like the engineers are maybe going to take the VP. No, they're not taking the VP. He's not too worried about VPs. He's got 364. He can afford to lose a few. And the Germans, the stormtroopers over here, have weighted the VP but haven't captured it over on the left-hand side, which is a little bit curious. Oh, now they have capped it. Sorry, there was no progress bar for me to see. Now, American infantry on the road. There's a squad of infantry engaging pioneers on the road. The engineers can taunt the infantry over the mine. No, they can't. German infantry as well. Some folks there just bugging out as fast as possible. We do have the M8. It's up. It's got its skirts. It's getting the 50 cal on top as well. Excellent. Right, infantry now. The Americans really starting to push back over on the right-hand side, but they're just so lacking on the left-hand side. The left is just such a problem for them at the moment. But that M8 is starting to make some serious inroads into the Ver infantry. Infantry of Vet 2 now as well, which is really nice. It'll give us significant survivability. If I remember, that's healing. They heal over time when out of combat and take reduced. Is it reduced damage for Vet 2 on Ver?
I'll be back in one moment, just taking care of my baby. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Sorry, guys.
I've got the M8 there backing up. That's going to be taking a few hits there from probably Panzerfaust from the Germans. And the German infantry now pushing back in, going to try and retake this VP, I think, over on the left-hand side. Sorry, right-hand side. And the M8 there has backed right off. It really is looking for repairs, but the German infantry, 2 squads of Volks moving in. I don't think they're going to let... No, the M8s are going to have to pull right back. They're not going to allow it to repair in the field, which means the VP is now free to be captured. And they take the M's plus 16 fuel and the VP point and the manpower point. This is not looking good at all.
Sorry
Welcome
for the
back.
delay. Thank you. Thank you for holding it down.
Yeah, no, it's not looking back good at all for the Allies. BravoMyLife is in a very difficult position. He's gonna be triple capped any second now.
Well, I mean, Ruka has complete map control.
Yep, he has. He's just going to basically leave him with his base sector, and that's about it. And there's not an awful lot he can do about it.
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing that I can say about Ruka, he's literally one of the best players in CoH right now, in Company of Heroes right now. Just the entire Ruka clan is made up of top level players. I've seen them in tournament after tournament. You got a guy like Nogano. You have a whole bunch of them that are really, really good at what they do. And, you know, it's one thing I always point to is top of the food chain micromanagement. That's what this guy's displaying. I mean, the way he has... Look at the size of this map. He's got it completely under control.
Yep, I mean he's making that sniper. Oh, and the M8 goes down. That's not good. He's making that sniper work, and that's a constant drain on the Americans.
The American players, he's a decent player, but what he doesn't understand is he's playing an elite level player. It looks like it's good game. Great job by Bravo, bringing the fight to Ruka and doing the best that he could. But
yeah, just hanging in there for this long is impressive. He's got to pack out, or pack on the way. Sorry, which is just well because there's a stew come to pay him a visit.
You know, he was playing an elite player, and I think the best thing that he could do is take a look at this replay, learn from it, and I think he'll come back stronger. He did well. He did very good in the fight, and it was an honorable effort. So
it is, but I think
that's all she wrote for this one. I'm gonna quit this, and I'm gonna head back to menu and gonna check battle fee, and after that we're gonna throw on the next replay.